It's April in Italy, and this is the time to see wisterias at their best. And who better than the Italians to show us exactly how to make a wisteria shine in the garden. These two small wisteria, artistically framing a gorgeous view, have become a major global Instagram location. But if you want to keep them small like this, you'll have to trim them severely. Wisteria is a natural climber, so the simplest arrangement is just to let it grow straight up the side of a building, or let it drape informally around the base of a tree. A vigorous wisteria can naturally dominate even the tallest of trees for an awe-inspiring display, but you might eventually lose the original tree. Although wisteria love to grow straight up, with a little coaxing, you can train them to grow across a wall. With a little more time, the whole facade can become a wall of flowers. And with a little more training, a wisteria can accentuate the features of your facade for a spectacular show. Even if you have a steep and rocky face, you can train your wisteria to informally creep along it to create a gobsmacking effect. Wisteria can be a very effective extension on top of a wall or along a fence railing, or just as a little splash on top of an existing arch. But what about training wisteria along the horizontal plane to make a breathtaking overhead cover? A pergola makes a really pleasing place to sit, to take in the perfume and the view of the astonishing racemes as they dangle down. The atmosphere is hard to beat. For the shape of your pergola, let your imagination run wild. Veranda style, classic rectangular pergola, horseshoe shape, dome shape, a tunnel. This tunnel in Tuscany is 80 meters long. In full bloom, both top and sides are smothered with flowers. The Japanese are the real masters in wisteria tunnels, but that is another video. For something more quaint and intimate, you can just trim a wisteria into a small tree or bush, but choose a very small variety, and even still, you'll have to trim them regularly. Wisteria in bloom is a heart-throb experience that absolutely stops you in your tracks, but only for a few weeks in spring. For the rest of summer, it's a pleasant green, and then bare into winter. So it's an all or nothing design philosophy to maximize that brief but intense experience. However, for those few weeks of the year, there is nothing that can match the atmosphere of a wisteria, meandering along a stream or draping off a ruin. Nor is there anything that says la dolce vita like a long sunny lunch by a lake under the shade of a wisteria in full outrageous bloom. For those precious moments, life is indeed sweet.